Wait, freeze, what happened there? That was a sick reversal. He kicked. Freeze! That was sick. What's up, everyone? Brian Ortega, #1 featherweight in the world. We're sitting down today to watch a lot of fight scenes, break them down, talk about it, and see which ones I love the most. This is Brian's Breakdown. This is a movie I watch all the time, especially before I start fighting, just because, you know, the majority of people pick to be the Spartan, but I pick to be Achilles. He's just so smooth, so finesse. He's got that long hair, you know what I'm saying? That Brad Pitt in that movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just looks dope. Watch how slick. See those angles? You cannot hit a moving target. It's hard to hit a moving target. Look, constant moving. Look at that. Look at that form. Boom. See that form right there? Watch, you can hear the shapes. Now pause. That's called poker face, because that hurts. If you ever stab something, or like a baseball bat, and you hit the ball wrong and it shakes and you stop, that's what that feeling is showing you right there. And it shows how hard he hit it, and everything's shaking, but he's just like, straight face. But he got caught slipping, watch. Right here. Freeze. Whenever you backpedal, you get caught. That's what just happened. Whenever you see a lot of fighters, whenever they get knocked out is while they're backpedaling. They're not using angles no more. That's what happened with Achilles right here. He got caught off guard, and now he's backing up. And then the sword barely slid his armor right there. And that's when he realized, he goes, damn. This next one's from Kill Bill. I've never seen this movie, but let's check it out. Play. Oh, right cross. Oh, damn, these girls are getting down. Pause. Now, there's something I respect from there. Being the person who's on bottom of the fight, you're kicking up at your opponent. Just because you're in the bottom doesn't mean you're out. All right? People always make that false assumption that whoever's on top of the fight is winning. Not real, not true. Well, she's grabbing the choke, but she's grabbing her wrist here, which is, it takes a lot of strength to choke someone like that, especially if they're gonna be defending. What you wanna do is, you wanna grab the neck, wrap your bicep, and then once you grab your bicep, place a hand behind the head. And once you do that, you just place your head behind their head, that way it locks the hand inside, and they cannot escape. And then from there, you just give it like a nice, loving hug. 6 to 10 seconds, they'll be asleep. This is Warrior. All these are being blocked right now. Look, they're all being blocked. And then now you got the counters. Ooh, beautiful. Caught the leg, freeze, pause. That's a beautiful defense. They kick, you take a step to the side so your ribs don't take the full impact, grab the leg, and typically what you want to do is you want to sweep the other leg. It's John Wick 2. Play. Block. That's what I freeze, pause. That's what I talked about earlier, remember? Where you catch a kick and you sweep the leg and then you go on the ground. Beautiful takedown. This is where it mixes, where it could be like, he knows some Muay Thai, but you can tell he wants to take the fight down. Wait, freeze, what happened there? That was a sick reversal. He kicked. Freeze! That was sick. He did the kick, he was getting taken down, and while he was getting taken down, he threw the leg over and got an arm bar. That is crazy. Look, see the arm is stuck right there? When the gun comes out, the guy goes to, pause. Yeah, so when the gun comes out, the guy goes from choking, now that's good awareness right there. He goes from choking, and then he goes to grab the gun now. Forget the choke, now you gotta survive. See, he went from offense to defense now. Good part by John Wick right there. But when he went to reach a gun, he forgot about the leg hook, and then now John Wick escaped. Damn, this is real fight scenes. In this movie, you see the items are being brought, but even like the armbar, for instance, right? The armbar was let go to stab, and then he let go of his natural escape to defend the knife. So that was one crazy part. And that's when I started noticing, okay, this is not just Hollywood scenes, there's some thought process in this. This is Ong-bak. All right, gauging the distance. Now we go back to the same thing we're talking about, where anytime someone does the same thing, it becomes predictable. And he gauged him, he had his distance, he let the guy come in, see what he has. He did this kick, this windmill kick. Okay, all he had to do is just slip his head a little bit to the side. He just changed the angle from 90 degrees to 45 degrees. That allows the kick to just pass and miss. And he did it twice, look, 90 degree, 45 degrees, 45 degrees. And then you catch him, boom. That's your counter. Everyone counters different. Good head movement by his opponent. Just kind of wiggling the fro in there. Same, look, now freeze. Pattern recognition. Let's take a moment to appreciate that. He's going in, and his opponent did a good job at slipping. And now his opponent feels untouchable. He even kind of like shakes his little fro in there and like, what's up? And he does the same thing, but has a little twist and he goes 1, 2, same slip, but he knows he's slipping this way and he does his little boom kick, which is beautiful. That's pretty dope. All right, we've seen the new ones as in terms of movies. Now let's check out the old fight scenes from a movie that I've never seen before again. It's called They Live. Play. So, okay, we have boxing. So, stop. That was just a bad intro right there. I get this part, right? Your hands are down and you're fighting because you want, and he's at a good distance right here. The guy cannot hit him. He's setting up a counterattack. But he gets caught. He lets him look, see that? How are you trying to counter the other guy? It's just impatient right there. You want the guy to come in, he didn't come in, that's your fear, and then you swing out of fear, and you get caught slipping. He deserves that. Sloppy punching, but he deserves that. Honor boy, let him stand up. Back in the day, pause. That's what I love about back in the days. It was more honor and more fighting. You see, there's no weapons so far here. I don't care how you get back up, how conscious you are. You got back up. That means you want to fight. That's what I love back in the day. Just one-on-one, and after that, you shake hands. Don't punch your teeth. All right, good slip, good counter. So this is mostly boxing here. Beautiful. Parry, he's parrying. Parry, right cross. Okay, damn. That was sick right there. So it was like a backhand, lift the face up, and then the same hand, he made eye contact right there. He's watching how his opponent's damaged, and then boom. Oh, he even grabbed the head, even worse. Brought him into the elbow. Another elbow. My coach is famous for elbows. I don't want to fight. See, look, I didn't even watch this movie. It's about honor, see?
Man, I told you, I didn't want to be in.
I take that back. He let him up, though. He let him up. This is Game of Death. Damn. Bruce Lee just knows everything. Taller opponents, you typically want to get on the inside because their long reach can catch you on the outside. So you see how he's luring him in? That way he can... Now he comes in on the inside and does his damage and then gets out. If you don't get out, you get caught slipping. Okay, some little bit of jiu-jitsu. Oh, head and arm choke, freeze. Once the fight goes to the ground, doesn't matter how big or small your opponent is, we're all the same size. And right here you see Bruce Lee has Kareem in a choke. So it's called the arm triangle choke or head and arm choke. And right here, see what happens is pause. So he's got his hands locked in the S grip, which S grip is good for leverage, but it's good for holding someone who's leaving you, as in terms of like a gate. When you want something to pull, you use a gable grip because you can pull in using your back muscles. I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan because he's the original OG of mixed martial arts. You've seen a lot of things in here that were used. It was jiu-jitsu, it was jeet kune do, it was kind of kickboxing, it was wrestling. That's mixed martial arts. So this movie was 78. The first UFC came out in 1993. That just goes to show you how ahead of his time he is. The more people know about any martial arts in general, it gives you better fight scenes. Because before it was maybe one style, one. Now you're seeing people fight all kinds of ways, and they're putting in real stuff as well, which is use the table, use the chair, things that to survive, you know? The evolution is real. Out of all the movies, the first one I'm gonna watch is John Wick. I have to watch it. I gotta see how much more jiu-jitsu there's in there. Thank you guys for watching. This was Brian's Breakdown.